You're both gonna make great heroes.
I already am.
Okay, so I have a legitimate question. Why do Bart and Nora act like they don't have parents in the future? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can understand that the past would probably be a really cool experience for someone that lived in the future, you know? You want to know more about it. But it almost seems like when they're in the past with Barry and Iris and whatnot, that they're getting this advice from them and all of that, and they're lingering in the past with them like they don't have that in the future or something. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm trying to say.
What was that?
I mean, you kind of like messed up the timeline.
Kids, I come bearing cheeseburgers. Who's hungry?
Okay, I do have to admit, Jay Garrick never dying is a good timeline change, okay? I love Jay Garrick. I love having him around, and I'm glad that he is no longer in danger.
Oh, Aunt Rose. Sends her love. Her botany club's running late again.
Who's Aunt Rose?
Rose? My wife?
You see, kids, this is why we don't time travel. I guess a more accurate way to put it would be, don't time travel carelessly. You have to be careful with that stuff, okay?
We are celebrating New Year's here. And
Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Two things. One, I have a ton of paperwork back on my desk at the DA's office. And two, this one's important. Pay attention. All men are jerks. No offense.
none taken.
Dang, why do they have my girl Cecile firing Joe up like this? Mans didn't even do anything wrong.
Who are you two? And why are you here?
It is so good to see Eddie Thawne back on The Flash. I loved his character in season 1, and I was so devastated when he died. He was a good character, and I'm glad to see him again.
Cute. Bye. 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 Bye.
Okay, she seems like a cool character, and I can't imagine that they introduced her for like no reason, so I wonder if we'll see her again at some point.
Alright, this is a real gun! Real bullets inside!
You mean to tell me, of all of the criminals in Central City and wherever the heck else, this is the man that is supposed to shoot Joe West? Yeah, no wonder this is a timeline era. This man is not scary.
Your weapon! Ow!
Imagine being such a horrible criminal that you drop the gun that you're pointing at someone. I would just take the L and go to prison at that point. Like, how are you gonna drop the gun, man?
First, we need to consider.
Oh my God, I've got this.
I always love the slow motion speedster scenes. They're so cool. Like, I love just being able to see time slow down around them and they just get to do whatever that they need or want to do in that time. It is honestly so cool to see, and I'm glad that we got to see a little bit of that in this episode.
Now more metas are going to be turning up everywhere now that the particle accelerator exploded. Meta-human.
Am I supposed to know who this is?
Why don't we just go back in time 15 minutes and see for ourselves what we did wrong?
That is a horrible idea.
Oh, okay. So you want to fix our time travel screw-ups by traveling back in time?
Thank you, Nora. I am glad to know at least one of you understands how dangerous messing with the timeline is. I mean, like, come on.
Feels like we've been set up.
So, a woman's voice is in our heads, telling us all.
Oh, this is the Royal Flush Gang. I completely forgot about these people. I am not even gonna lie to you.
So am I.
Watch it, Jack.
I can't help but feel like that was very unnecessary to a major degree, okay? You want to shoot your lasers, be cool or whatever, fine. Why did you shoot them at the other girl? Like, what? I don't see the need to do that. Like, what if she couldn't have dodged your lasers? Would you have just killed her? Like, why? Also, why do they have mans looking like a knockoff Cisco Ramon? Like, hello?
She's a queen.
You are so corny.
Stop. Immediately stop. I remember this from the first episode of season 8 now. No. Get this out of here. The whole queen thing. So corny, bro.
Where Dad was struck by lightning.
I do love being able to see the like nostalgia side of this episode, like seeing this kind of moment right here where it shows back when Barry got struck by lightning. It's an amazing callback, and I enjoy scenes that kind of bring back up the past a little bit.
Oh my God. That's Mona Taylor, AKA the Queen, as the telepathic leader of the Royal Flesh Gang. What is she doing here?
I mean, hey, props to you, man. I'm glad you recognized her, because I sure as heck didn't.
Dad would have gotten it right the first time.
Okay. I don't really see why they felt the need to add this little flashback into this. Like, I get that, you know, Bart's saying that Barry would have got it right the first time or whatever. I don't understand why we had to flash back to Barry running to prop up that sentence. It doesn't really make that much sense to me. I just felt like it was a very unnecessary visual aid, but okay.
Spoiler alert, Pops. Your son's a big screw up.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Bart, Barry has messed up plenty of times, especially when it comes to messing up the timeline.
Because we're time shoppers from the future, and we need you to show us how your temporal theory can help save people at a casino robbery without actually changing the timeline. Wow, that felt so good.
Dang, so we are really out here just telling anybody that we're from the future, huh? I mean, I understand that they felt like they had to because, I mean, they needed help, but still.
With a bang.
Honestly, I think the Royal Flesh Gang really takes the cake for the worst villains ever. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I just don't like them very much at all.
The casino manager, obviously. Isaac is my name, and you caught me. I am the one that was helping the customers escape, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Okay, Bart, I see you. What you're doing right now is low-key extremely smart, and honestly, he's making a good play here.
Future. You're from the future?
She's so cute. Please let her not have a boyfriend. Avery, you're my future. My future. My future.
Oh. That future.
I have to continue to give you props for this scene, Bart. You are making smart moves. Definitely an upgrade from the beginning of this episode where you were being a little reckless. But I mean, hey, you're playing it smart right now. I gotta give you credit for that.
5, 4, 3.
I don't really have anything in particular to talk about for this scene right here, but I do think that the lightning looks really pretty. They did a really good job on that CGI.
Although, I mean, he's not wrong. You are a boy and you are pretty. And,
I loved Iris and Eddie together. They were so adorable, okay? They were such a cute couple. I loved their chemistry. So it's good to kind of circle back and see that again, even if it is for a couple of seconds.
About this morning, I'm so sorry if I came off a little harsh. See, it turns out that being a lawyer does not make getting divorced any easier.
Okay, Cecile, okay. I understand where you're coming from now. I am glad that you two eventually got together, though, because Cecile and Joe are my favorite canon couple on the show.
I know we just met, but it's New Year's Eve, right? And I just think that you look...
All right. I will admit that these two would low-key be a really cute couple. I mean, they just, they interact really well with each other, and I think they'd be cute together. Okay, I have to circle back for a minute. Did they not even consider trying to like wipe her memory or anything? Like, I don't know. I just feel like me being the person I am, I would be extremely paranoid that she was like secretly evil and I gave her information that could help her be more evil. I don't know.
What? I'm sorry, are you kidding me? If screwing up the timeline was a deal breaker, your dad couldn't be the Flash.
You see, I was hoping someone would bring this up eventually. I mean, someone other than me. My man Barry Allen has messed with that timeline a lot. So, you know, I'm glad somebody brought that up.
I got an important meeting with President Luthor.
President Luthor?
Gotcha.
I know I already brought it up before, but I just have to say it again. I love Jay Garrick. He is such a good character.
I decided to forgive Mark for all of his crime things. What? He's turned over a new leaf, and I made him swear to stay on the straight and narrow.
Okay, as long as he apologized to you and he promised to do better, I am not against them being together, okay? Because like low-key, Frost and Mark are kind of cute together. I know I've mentioned that in previous videos, but I figured I would bring it up again.
Anybody know anything about Katie's new boyfriend, Marcus?
Listen, I'm going to be straight up here. I do not know how I feel about this. First of all, the main part that I don't know how to feel about is them giving her a boyfriend off screen. Like I know that she mentioned she wanted to start dating again, but why we couldn't have at least seen like an episode or two leading up to her making this decision? Like we really went 0 to 100. Like she went from, yeah, I think I'm gonna start dating again, to having a boyfriend. Like we skipped 50 steps. Like she's my favorite character, you know, her and Frost. So obviously I want to see the development of their storylines and whatnot. And if her having a boyfriend is gonna be relevant to her storylines this season, then I would at least like for the relationship to, you know, not appear out of thin air. I don't know. That's it for this week's episode of The Flash. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!